Hey, you warn us that there's an alligator approaching, because we didn't know at the time when we just kissed there. Now, if you want to know how this story ended, now keep watching. Here we are in the Everglades.
So we just started our trial here in the national park. What's it called? Royal Palm?
No, that's the other one, Shark Valley. You pay $30 to get in, but you can go in for 7 days. And you can go in at any entrance.
You just need to keep your receipt with you for those 7 days and you're fine. And then inside you can rent a bike. And very important, please do not feed the animals.
Why?
What do you mean why? Many reasons.
But they're cute, I want to feed them.
Of course not. Do you know what happened to the ones you feed?
No?
You know, they put them away. They could
Put them
kill
away.
them, or they take them to other places where they cannot go anywhere.
Because they get closer to humans, they're not afraid anymore.
And they get dangerous.
And they get dangerous. And so if you feed them, you're supporting that. There's also luckily a high fine on it, $5,000 for feeding. So do not feed them.
Please.
But look at them.
Yeah, enjoy.
They are very cute.
Just scare me. So we just found one gator.
Very close. Don't get too close. Don't know if you can see it here. Oh, yeah. Hey, check out that little baby turtle over here. On a leaf. There was a baby turtle before, now we have mama turtle.
So we were just walking.
No.
We were just taking pictures of this really nice turtle. When we just carry on walking, and look who's here. Our friend.
A friend. Check.
Wow, I don't think we've been so close to one.
Check the Ripper. He's just chilling.
It's very sunny, so probably he's enjoying the sun.
He's even sleeping, isn't he?
Eyes are closed.
Holy moly.
It's pretty close now. This is crazy.
How do you feel now?
I feel good.
Do you feel something like...
Yeah, I thought I was going to be very scared when I saw it, but now that we walk next to it, it's like, it's alright.
It's like just there, right?
Yeah, he's friendly.
I was scared when I saw it first.
Yeah, me too. But now it's like, it's alright, he's sleeping, he's friendly. Why? There is a reason why they don't cover, or because they're friendly with people.
Oh, okay. Friendly alligators.
Because they're friendly alligators.
But vegetarians.
They are.
Yeah.
We just found 2 alligators. One is outside, just enjoying the sun, and the other one probably was too hot for him and
Pretty
just went
big,
inside.
those
This
two.
one is bigger, yeah.
Wow. This one's swimming and moving.
Pretty cool.
It's looking at us. It's looking at you. I want to have you in the shot. Where are you going? Closer? No, don't get any closer, please.
I want like to take a picture. Take a picture.
And this one is now coming towards us. So we just started walking on this narrow trail. The Alligator Trail. And we are super alert. I usually have a low attention span. But right now, I feel like my attention span is growing. It's like a valuable lesson right now for life. You know, keeping attention high. How? Imagine the worst that could happen right now is that the gator takes her and leaves me here
All by yourself.
all by myself, alone.
With a sports car. And a big house.
And then I would be afraid here walking alone. And the gator took you away already. eating you up.
Oh no, don't think about that. Don't want alligator.
So luckily we came out of there and I'm still alive, thanks God.
We were just walking when we heard this bird very loud, and we looked, and guess what it was? An alligator.
He warned us.
Yes.
He was our friend.
He was. Probably it was the alligator's food as well. This place is so beautiful, so many different types of animals, birds. There are otter cave, hammock trail just on the left side, so probably lots of otters just down there. A lot of holes, I can imagine, for them. And I think there's something colder.
I don't know if you know, there's this section on YouTube, stupid photos before people die.
It looks like one, no?
And we're attempting to do one here. Come a bit closer. And that was the last photo ever taken of her. This beautiful alligator woman. He just successfully fished one. Let's see if he can swallow him because it looks quite big. He's trying to kill him. He even went through, no? Look. Oh yeah, like a spear. He went through it. Wow.
It's gonna be hard to remove it now.
Well, I guess once it's really dead, it cannot swim away anymore.
Oh.
Holy crap.
That was it.
That was it.
Uh-huh.
Well done. And it's swallowing, but it tried to get it through here. It's kind of stuck. You see it?
Uh-huh. That was lunch.
It's got a snail here. Leave the snail alone. Only French eat snails. Oh no. It's eating it. It's killing it.
Oh, sweet.
Boom. 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 That was the snail. More gators everywhere. And finally, the last one for the day is a lazy ass bastard. He's having a very nice dream.
Yeah.
He's smiling.
Look at
Guys,
cute.
can you see how he's smiling?
Yes, he's friendly. Look, he's
I
smiling.
cannot.
I can. This part here.
He looks like he's ready to eat you.
Nah, he's not hungry.
He looks very hungry.
Nah. He's a bit skinny though, no?
He's your friend or what?
He's my friend.
Oh. And your friend is my friend?
Yeah, mis amigos, tus amigos.
Oh no.
Yes.
I don't need more friends. And we are back out from the National Park Reserve right now and going towards the motorboats, the airboats.
The last tour is 4 o'clock.
The last tour is 4 o'clock, it's almost 4 o'clock.
We are going to make it because we are here.
We just arrived. Let's check it out. So we have a grizzly specialist and a gator specialist. Are we gonna see a fight? What would happen if a grizzly attacked a gator?
A grizzly does a death roll, ain't much left of him.
Well, I don't know. A grizzly might do pretty well against an alligator. You know, it depends on the size difference too. You know, an alligator, you know, at 15, 16 feet, that would be a pretty good tangle.
Yeah.
The Everglades system, as it was naturally, really doesn't exist through here anymore. This was called the River of Grass area, and it's all fresh water. And this water would come from as far north as the Kissimmee River, up around Kissimmee. That's the north end of the Everglades. And the water would flow all the way south into the ocean, into Florida Bay. So that's the way this naturally functioned. Now, they came up with water management and kind of blew all that to hell, because the road you're driving on now is actually a big dam. So any water flow still coming here stops. So that's why we end up holding a lot of water. And the other side of the road, Everglades National Park, much of it is much drier than it would have naturally been. So there's a big imbalance now within the Everglades system due to all these impediments, not just roads, but canals put through South Florida, levees around areas. So they've, you know, really changed the natural aspect of the Everglades.
Yeah, like
So then water management came in and really screwed the whole system up. So not only does it make that drier, us more wet, but it also, you know, makes us prone to flooding, because the water can't move out of here. If we get an excessive amount of rainfall or tropical storms, there are times that where I'm standing can be underwater. So too much water out here, unfortunately, rainy season and nesting season are about the same time. So sometimes we get so much water that it does impact the nesting for the alligators and turtles, to where their nests can just be wiped out.
After we saw how the boat is cutting through the vegetation, we had our concerns that this is not the most natural thing to do. So if you go to the Everglades and you have concerns as well, check first if, you know, ecologically those airboats are not causing too much harm. Really, you cannot see that much more from there. It's, you know, pretty much what you see in the video. You will not see more animals there than if you just walk through the national park. And now we go in a Indian reserve where they rescue gators, and then they...
It's called my.secret Indian Village.
Once you get onto Highway 41, that's the highway that goes all the way through the Everglades, then you will see right away, left and right, airboat tours. Of course, in the Everglades, it's important to take all the precautions possible, because there are gators everywhere. So please, whatever you do, do not climb up here, because again, there are gators all the way down there. Go. So they specifically said to watch out with the gators, because they're down here and really hard to see right now. But the good thing is, from up here, have a better vision.
Attention all village guests. The alligator show is going to start in just 5 minutes. Then cheeky number 10.
5 minutes.
On your guys.
And they haven't got me yet.
Have a wonderful day.
They did.
Alright, who am I gonna grab? Let's see. This is like. Watch him go, watch him go.
Whoa.
Thank you. Alright folks, that's your show. Thanks for coming. Oh.
Should we tell you there's one up there already?
Oh, I had no idea. Thank you. I totally missed a 300-pound, 10-foot alligator. Right over there. Thank you. Someone's looking out for me. Oh, man. What's your name?
Nancy.
You're very funny. You're very funny. All right. This is what breaks off and grows back. Go through thousands more in their life because this root is still in the skull. So that's what's really behind this. Curves in. Okay.
I thought that was from a much bigger.
Midnight, just chill out right there, man. I don't need you hunting me during my show. He does that a lot. It kind of gets me going. Not in a good way. Now, I'm gonna hold this animal's mouth shut with my throat. And this is gonna allow me to have my hands free to tie the mouth up. Hang on. No. Nope, that's a big gator. You don't want to go over there.
Again, don't play it.
Hang on.
Holy moly.
That was interesting. It doesn't happen all the time. It's actually the first time it's ever happened quite like that. Yeah, also sitting still on my end will help him sit still. So when I start moving around, that's when he starts getting up and going. In case you don't think I can see you, I can see you. Lurking around and watching me. So this is a technique that the Miccosukee men use to capture alligators alone in the Everglades. They'll go miles in the Everglades by themselves with a small rope and tie up the jaws with this technique.
Wow.
Holy.
Now I want you to watch when he throws his head like that. If he did that, while my arm was locked in his jaws with his teeth crushing through my arm bones, what would happen to my arm? It would just fall right out.
Oh.
Yep. These things are super strong.
Alright, we're really enjoying the view here. It has changed quite a bit. It was first just really high grassland, then there was a lot of ponds out there, and right now we are into more of tree grassland area here. Well done for spotting this gator here. It's amazing being out here and seeing them in the wild.
It's not the same as the other place.
Not the same, huh? They look a bit scarier, but also not, after we've seen them so close, not too scary,
No,
right?
not too scary
They're like,
anymore.
oh, whatever.
Thank you.
Wild gator out there, looking at us. And another one hiding in the forest back there. He's just chilling there. Checking us out, actually.
So, after a long drive, we carry on with a few of alligators, and then we turn left. To where?
Everglades City.
And this is Everglades City. There's not much really to see.
We just arrived somewhere between Everglades City and the bay, and there was this huge tower that made us think, hey, why not check this out? So we're walking here and you can see the beautiful mangroves and hopefully some gators. Let's see.
Oh, manatees.
And what?
Manatees.
What's manatees?
Manatees.
What's that?
These cute little things.
Oh, these cute things.
Yes, that's manatees.
What is it? It's like a...
It's a manatee.
Oh, it's a manatee.
Manatees are an endangered species native to Florida and are designated as the state's official marine mammal. They live in fresh, brackish and saltwater areas, so this is saltwater, and eat aquatic vegetation such as seagrass. It's cute because they must surface to breathe. Many of these slow-moving creatures are injured or killed by boats each year. Don't like it.
So when you're walking through those forests, one thing you realize in the Everglades is that there are so many species. The amount of different kind of birds that we see here is simply amazing. And I'm not even speaking about, you know, the tiny ones, but there are huge ones all over the place. And actually seeing a gator is not that difficult over here. In the beginning we were like, wow, we saw one. But after a while, if you watch out and you drive slowly, you see so many of them. One word of caution, you don't want to drive too fast here, because we almost killed a huge bird along the way. We had to brake really, really fast, otherwise it would have been done. There are so many animals on the side road that are killed, so just drive slowly and you're gonna have the most fun, see the most animals and enjoy the most. Wow, start seeing some stuff here. And we're coming just right for the sunset.
Yes. We couldn't see the sunset in Key West. That was very sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
It was so famous for the sunsets. Oh, you're already up. 108 stairs.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Look at that.
It's beautiful.
So the Everglades is definitely one of the coolest places here in Southern California. It's just immense when you look around. There's nature everywhere. Here, literally the bay, the Thousand Islands that it's called. The other way around, it's purely forest for as long as you can see. After that forest, you're gonna see a lot of grassland, there's trees in between, and the amount of nature and of animals that you see is just incredible. I mean, we've probably seen around 500 animals just driving through it now, and if you think of it, you know how many we've seen and how many there really are. It's just like the whole forest is completely filled with animals. It's just amazing.
Hey, and if you want to find out secret places, discover the world together with us and get good ideas for your own travels, hey, subscribe to this channel, follow us, and come with us on the road as we show you our secret places. Coming up next, a secret villa in the south of Florida that you can rent for not a lot of money. A secret villa with a lot of secret doors. Leading where? Find out now.